I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to hold.
Hey guys, welcome back. Last time we sailed into Montenegro from Albania. More specifically, we pulled into the Bay of Kotor, which looks like someone dropped Switzerland into the ocean and then just said, yeah, that works. We spent a few weeks anchored near Tivat, then a week in Kotor exploring the old town. We didn't climb the ladder of Kotor because, well, we were just getting over being sick. And by sick, I mean we had a cold. But if you ask us, it felt like the plague. So in this episode, we'll make it up to you by climbing way higher, like mountain high. Turns out, there's an even better view, which is both exciting and exhausting just thinking about. We left Kotor and sailed back around the bay. Same way we came in, but this time we stayed on the north side and kept going west. We're aiming for Moriniski Zaliv, or Moriniski Bay.
Our new anchorage.
Because apparently this is the anchorage. Everyone online said the water's colder here thanks to the river that empties in. But the real reason we came, the restaurant Katowice Mlini, supposedly incredible. Also a little pricey, which is fine. We'll just skip food altogether for the next 2 days.
Because all is well.
Picking up our friends.
The restaurant actually sends a tender to pick you up. That's how nice it is. They don't even trust you to arrive in your own boat, which is fair, because our dinghy looks like it's been through 3 wars. But first, we're sneaking in with Priscilla's dinghy to see if we can even get a reservation. So, Moriniski Bay, it's gorgeous. You dinghy under this little bridge and suddenly you're in this magical green hideaway. Like Narnia, but with seafood. The river keeps the water fresh and cool, and the whole place is wrapped in trees, vines, and the sound of rushing water. Katowice Mlini restaurant itself, well, it's a 200-year-old watermill they turned into a restaurant. Ivy-covered stone walls, candle-lit tables by the stream. It's like eating dinner in a fairy tale, except the food is probably way better. Local fish, homemade bread, desserts that make you want to write poetry. It's the kind of meal where halfway through you realize you're sitting in a place so nice, you should probably be whispering. Today we're sailing back to Tivat to meet an electrician. We're adding a second inverter to the boat so we can finally start our air conditioner without shore power. Basically, our batteries have plenty of energy thanks to our epic solar farm over our dinghy. But the surge when you flip the switch is just too much. So we're adding another inverter to split the load. This is going to change our lives as liveaboards. Air conditioning with solar. I don't even know who we are anymore.
Playing frog. Dodging. They're coming at us from every direction. And we are just trying to avoid them all. We got 55.2 out with 10 on the bridle. And we're back in Tivat. We're back at the anchorage where we initially came in Tivat. And we battled it out with this idiot over here. Because they came and they basically just dropped anchor in our spot. So we came over a little bit further and dropped our anchor. And then they picked up their anchor and moved up about 20 meters and dropped it again right into our circle, right into our path. Now And then they've got a little buoy, so of course when you put your little buoy, then nobody else can, you know, drop there because you're gonna run into the buoy. Now this sailboat's trying to drop over here. These guys are giving up and leaving. The initial guy is probably not gonna budge an inch. There's just the battle of the wits over here.
We've decided to rent 2 cars so the 6 of us can tackle the famous Kotor switchback roads together. From our anchorage, you can actually see the mountain we'll be driving up. It's right there. It's the stunning peak rising behind Oka in the distance. It looks beautiful until you realize there's only one road, and it's shaped like a slinky. The view from the top is unreal. You can see Sveti Marko Island, which was Club Med back in the 80s. Now it's basically an abandoned island with scattered goats, one cranky caretaker, and according to locals, a few too many snakes, which is exactly how I imagine every failed resort ends up. It's also the best anchorage we've found in the bay for storms. When the wind picks up, you're solid. During the day, it gets a little choppy thanks to jet skis and motorboats, but once the high winds roll in, it's serenity to the max.
What's that? He's feeling a little nauseous right now. I don't know if it's my driving or the road. This is incredible.
There's that little anchorage down there.
Yeah, we were just anchored right there a couple of days ago.
The road itself is just wide enough for 2 cars, if both drivers are really committed. If a bus comes around the corner, you just reevaluate your life choices. You honestly feel like you'll surely see yourself driving your rental car in a future YouTube failed driver video.
What an incredible view. And to get here, it's these little bitty roads and these big old buses full of tourists that go on these windy little roads. Barely 2 cars fit. I see Priscilla now.
Can you?
Yep.
Really?
Because you're in the 3rd bay over where the little concrete is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see her?
Yeah. Wow.
You can see us, I think we're stern too. Point back to start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should have brought it, but not.
There's also a new cable car running from the top of the mountain down into Tivat. It's basically a big glass box on a wire that holds about 20 people. Costs around 20 euros per person, and in about 10 minutes you're flying over the mountains with insane views. It's safe, but let's be real. You're dangling in the sky by a cable. If you don't think about it, it's fine. If you do think about it, maybe just close your eyes and pray hard. Our next rental car excursion brought us to the mausoleum of Petar Petrović Njegoš. Let me start that over again. Petar Petrović Njegoš. He was a poet, a philosopher, a prince bishop. Anyway, basically a real overachiever. The mausoleum is perched on Mount Lovćen, way up in the clouds. To get there, you climb 461 steps, which doing after a heavy meal is not ideal.
up to the mausoleum. It's 460 some odd stairs. And this is our view. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
At the top, you're greeted by two giant stone statues, serious, intimidating, like they're about to report you to HR. Inside, there's a statue of Petar himself with a massive eagle behind him, just in case you weren't already impressed. It radiates power, pride, freedom, and the spirit of Montenegro itself. Down below in the crypt lies his marble sarcophagus. It's simple and quiet, very much the opposite of my personality. The whole place just feels minimalist, dignified, and intimate. No glass walls, fences, or railings, just the hush of history and nature. You feel very close to both Petra and to the edge of the mountain, so hold on tight.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Today we're driving to Ostrog Monastery. It's literally built into the side of a cliff. The drive is nothing but more hairpin turns until suddenly, bam, there it is. White walls carved into rock like it's a movie set. Inside, it's filled with frescoes, relics, and centuries of history. The view from the terrace? Just miles and miles of valleys directly below you. It's stunning, spiritual, and absolutely terrifying if you don't like heights. You're standing there thinking, this is the holiest place I've ever been, while also thinking, I hope our rental car has above average brakes for the drive back.
Our Australian neighbors over here are probably freaking out. They've got a boat full of testosterone practically on their ass. I don't know what they're doing. They just basically told this little motorboat, get out of our way, that's our mooring ball. Leaving our our safe anchorage in Tibet in 16 knots of wind, 17 knots of wind to go to the dock where we're going to check out of the country. Go to the customs dock to check out and head over to Croatia. Man, I wish I could put that on video. Exceptional job in 20 to 30 knot winds getting in and out of this checkout place. Ooh, that was nerve-wracking as hell. Look at all this white capping. It's gonna be bouncy because the waves.
Through this world where you guide.
Arriving to Croatia. Dubrovnik is all the way over there. And but there's a new port over here where you can check into the country. So we're gonna go and try and squeeze in where all those yachts are and go and check in and then find another anchorage because we're getting a lot of wind today from there. And this afternoon it's coming from there, and there's too much traffic in here for people checking in and out of the country, so we need to find somewhere a little bit more secluded and better. So that'll be fun because it's already like 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon. I don't even know, but it looks beautiful so far. We have made it to Dubrovnik. The only problem is that we're having a big windstorm tonight and there are no places to anchor. No, la carne de burro no es transparente.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. It just seems like there's something in the way that you are. It makes me smile like a drunk. It makes me high like a drug.
Dropped in 12 meters. We're in 14 meters right now, and we're in what is now a very calm anchorage, thank God. But we're supposed to get some winds tonight, Catamaran winds down these little hills. Hopefully it won't be anything that wakes me up from my slumber because I am exhausted. It's a long day, very early wake up. Priscilla is over there.
Well, folks, our Montenegrin adventure is winding down. For now, we're sailing north into Croatia, but we'll likely loop back through Montenegro on our return down to Greece before winter. It's been an unforgettable month here. Seriously, sail this region before charter companies turn the Bay of Kotor into a floating parking lot. You won't regret it. We hope you've loved the last 2 episodes of our Montenegro journey. Stay tuned for the next episode when we sail into Croatia. Have you visited Montenegro before? Drop your recommendations in the comments because we'll most definitely be back. If you want to make us feel warm and fuzzy, subscribe, hit that like button, and ring the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
And when you pass me by, I will smile.